AOD gang, what is going on today? So as you've seen by the title, this video is if why or is Battlefront 2 still relevant? Because as you'll see by the gameplay in a few minutes, I don't know. Keep in mind this gameplay was filmed at about midnight in the UK. But yeah, I hope you enjoy. Make sure you like and subscribe. But is Battlefront 2 still relevant? So obviously with this we need to jump into some games. Now we're going to choose Supremacy and we're just going to select all of them. Mainly because you've got the highest chance of finding one. So let's just see how long it takes to find a game and to see how many people are in the game as a whole. So as you can see, it's obviously taking quite a while. So we found the game. We're going to Naboo for a Supremacy match. So we've got Age of the Republic. We get the Separatist side, and as you can see, there's no one there. There's literally 6 people. So I'm gonna head over and leave. I know I didn't leave it long enough, but yeah, we just headed over to leave that game purely because we need to see if we can find any other people in other game modes. Now we've just jumped over to co-op here, and I've selected all 6 of them, like I mentioned earlier. So we'll see what we get, and yeah, so we're going to Jakku for this one here. The Resurgent class Star Destroyer. Keep in mind this is co-op missions, so there's only 4 online players, and that includes yourself. So it only has to find 3 other players. So far it's a full lobby, as you can see, because the timer's going down. I'm gonna start as a Celestin. This is just the skins I've got, basically just me showing them off. So you got the Rey Skywalker, the Jedi, the Acto, and the Scavenger. Obviously Finn, Chewie, BB-8, all that good stuff. So yeah, we'll start as the Assault Trooper. Otherwise I call him Neum Num, because he's a Sulston. I think that's what they're called. Yeah, so far there's only 2 of us. Only 2. So yeah. Obviously back then in the lobby I didn't check it, so I instantly thought that was 4, but then I just checked it and there was 2. So that proves that possibly not many people play Battlefront 2 anymore. Granted, I mean EA has not had they've not updated it since 2020, so it's a 4-year-old game. Another person joined. As you can see, I'm getting some amazing kills there. I went down to literally like 4 health or something, and I died. It's all heavy. It's always them. So I'm going to start as a Sulston again, I think. Yeah, throwing the grenade in there. yeah, so basically my tactic here was kind of just keep me on the offensive, try to get as many headshots as possible. But yeah, basically Battlefront 2 then, so EA hasn't updated it since 2020. However, people think, and I personally think they should have kept on updating it. I mean, it just makes logical sense. There's so many characters they could have added. And specifically now that loads of new characters have come in, like the Mandalorian, for example. And you could have even added Grogu at this point. Because, I mean, you've got BB-8 for God's sake. So, why can't you have Grogu in his hover pod? It works similarly to BB-8 and that. Like, how did we get BB-8 before R2? R2 was literally in Battlefront 2015, so they could have just copied, well, not copied over files, but yeah, EA kind of fumbled with this game a lot. As you can see, we're just sort of trying to get A here, and we've got 2 minutes 50 to get that, so we've got plenty of time to get A. However, the Empire is on the offensive. I've switched to the Vanguard, because I'm going a bit more closer up. Anyway, so usually when you play during the daytime, match times to get into normal online matches, the multiplayer ones, they're fine. But it's usually only, I mean, here even heroes versus villains now, you don't get full games. If anyone goes on, they go on to play Supremacy or co-op missions, which is basically Supremacy, but a bit more like linear. Rather than just all over the place, chaotic. Yeah, I mean, if you like my narration during this video, oh, we just hit level 99 for the Assault Trooper. Yes, so if you like my narration during this video, and you want me to do many more of these type of videos, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe. We're nearly at 230 subscribers. Kaboom! Exactly. That was perfect timing there. So, we're nearly at 230 subscribers, so make sure you subscribe and share my channel. I want to get to 230 by the end of the year. And, of course, we died to Palpatine. So, I've got enough for Rey here, so I'm just going to wait a second to get Rey. And I'm using the Rey Skywalker version, mostly because I like, to be honest, unpopular opinion, I like the lightsaber. I think it was smart by them, except I would have preferred a dual-bladed one, but maybe in the new Rey film. So yeah, I just go absolute beast mode it, but you can see the health. I mean, I've got quite a bit here, but it will get taken down quickly, as you will see. So I'm basically the main person. Just disclaimer, if you hear any background sounds, I can't really do much about that. It's just other people around. And everything. Anyway, so back to Battlefront 2. Now, like I said, if you play on peak times during the day, you'll get good games. And in actual fact, I've done that before, not too long ago, this year. And yeah, it's been really good. The games have lasted nearly 2 hours. I mean, I did end up getting bored just turning it off. But yeah, the game's nearly lasted 2 hours. Of course, I was playing as the Galactic Republic. Oh, and that is also the faction that's also the sort of game mode in the Supremacy that will run the best. When I mean run the best, I mean we'll have the most players, because obviously the Clone Wars in the Star Wars saga is the most popular. And also they've got the best up-to-date maps as well. I think they've also got the biggest. So yeah. So if you want to play it, play it. I mean, I got it for IPS Plus months ago, and I've also got the disc version. I think I did buy the Celebration Edition. I don't know, but that might have been on. No, that was on PS Plus. So that's how people like Rey Skywalker. Yeah. So, sorry, I'm just going off course. I don't know what to add. So yeah, basically we've started as an assault trooper again. I didn't know where the hell I was going at this point. Keep in mind this was filmed at midnight, so I was exhausted. So yeah, we've got the new objective to go to A and to defeat A. You've got about 7.25 minutes, which is loads of time, but not loads of time when it's not on peak times. Now, however, if you prefer not peak times, then perfect time to play. But yeah. Now going back to what EA could have added to Battlefront 2, they could have added so many people. They could have added an older Luke Skywalker skin. They could have added a battle damaged Darth Vader, which I was a bit annoyed that that never got added, purely because, I mean, you had a battle damaged Grievous, so why not? A Mace Windu. You could have even added people like Keller and Beck now. Obviously Ahsoka, and she could have had multiple skin styles. I don't know how they would have dealt with the height difference, because obviously one of the skins would be a child, unless they didn't do the teenager one, and they just did the adult one from like Rebels and Mandalorian. Yeah. So obviously I'm just doing the Tusken thing right now. In the middle of battle, yeah, in the middle of battle. Just imagine that happens. But this is the problem with co-op missions, because you're facing the AI, they all come down like that, and they're so easy to kill most of the time. So yeah, so that basically wraps up what I've wanted to talk about this video. However, we have still got a few minutes left. So yeah, so now it's up to 4 people, so sometimes it does take a couple of minutes to get people in, because obviously you are playing over the whole of Europe if you're on the Europe servers. I've just died to a normal trooper, great. But yeah, so that basically sums up my point. Now, is Battlefront 2, now let's go back to the question of this actual video. Is Battlefront 2, 1, still worth to play? And 2, is it still relevant? Now, relevancy, I'd say no. Because, well, it's not got no new content. It's like, you know, so it's not a new game. It's been out since 2017, but so it's not really that relevant anymore. But within the Star Wars community, it is relevant, because it's probably, I don't know, I'd personally say it's better than Star Wars Jedi Survivor and Fallen Order. But I've not really played them. I gave up on Fallen Order. I got stuck on Zepho. If you want me to continue playing that, comment down below. Or DM me, whatever you want to do. So, yeah. So now we're just heading back to the lobby, and we're just going to try to jump into another supremacy match, I'm pretty sure. It might be co-op. So it's heading over to the career. So yeah, we're going to try to jump into another supremacy match. Yeah. If you don't want to watch this bit of the video, that is fine. You can jump off now. But to answer the final question of the video, is Battlefront 2 2017 still worth playing? Specifically on these new generations of consoles? I'd say yeah. Personally, the graphics hold up really well. Got to give EA and DICE the props to that. The graphics held up quite well. The frame rate can be kind of iffy at points. It can drop down, it can be good. But personally, I'd say, especially if you're a Star Wars fan and you're running low on video games, because I do know that the only video games out for Star Wars are single player. I think this is, besides the terrible remake of the Battlefront Classic Collection, this is the only Battlefront, or the only multiplayer Star Wars game that's actually quite good. Like AAA type game, or whatever it is, AA. So yeah, we won't be playing this one for long, just a few minutes. So as you can see, we got a full lobby, luckily, basically. But yeah, that sums it up. Is it still worth playing? Yes, it is. And it does hold up. It's a lot better than any new games. To be honest, I'd say graphic-wise, it is better than a lot of games. I mean, Spider-Man 2, I think, personally... I mean, this might be better graphic-wise, but probably not. No. This is a lot worse graphically-wise. But yeah. I really hope you enjoyed this type of video. I know it's been me rambling on, but I hope having the gameplay here as well keep you going. I hope that has kept you in the video. And if you want to see any more of these, make sure you drop a like and get me to 230 subscribers by the end of the year. We're only like 3 or 4 away. I think it's 3. So yeah, let's do that. And I have got a long list of videos to do. And there's already long lists that I've posted on social media. So yeah, we're quitting the game now as I'm wrapping this video up. So until next time, peace.